Story 1. So I have a girlfriend. We met in senior high school. That was 2 years ago. The two of us became great friends, and when the pandemic came, we had our conversations online every day during the summer of 2020. Yet, at that time, I didn't know she had a guy whom she was in love with. I thought she was into me. Then the two of them stopped last September of 2020, and I confessed my feelings towards her just this March of 2021. Now, the problem is, I was unbothered about anything before we were together. I didn't care about her having a guy to simp over. But now that we are together, I do care. A lot. It ended up the two of us arguing. A lot. I became the person I didn't expect I would become. A sensitive little bitch. I became too needy for her, gave her all the time and attention, and forgot my goals. I became too needy to the point that I'd send her 5 kiss emojis every minute. I am aware of that fact. But I think if I stopped, she wouldn't like it. But I also thought, if I don't stop, she'd think of me as an annoying little bitch. Help me, sir, I've lost focus on myself. And to focus on her. I want to start working out, but I can't seem to do so. I want to work a summer job, but I feel like I don't want to. I lost motivation to everything. And all I do is sit around all day talking to her. I have been your sub since I first saw one of your videos being recommended to me on YouTube. Yes, I want to change, but where do I start? Should I change my attitude towards my girlfriend? If so, I am scared she'll leave. But also, if I continue, I'd be shit for eternity. My advice? Relax, it's nothing new. The classic pussy over purpose mistake every guy makes until he gets heartbroken after his girl cheats on him. This is a set formula that happens year after year for every guy until he learns the lesson. That is your purpose, which could be money, passion, or getting jacked. It can be anything. But you need one which needs to take over you and make you obsess over it that you forget that you even have a girlfriend. Now you will have barely any time to send an emoji every week once. And she will be blowing up your phone, and if you got some time you can let her blow other things too. While useless simps will waste their time trying to win her over, she will be thinking about you and when she can meet you. This is not feel-good bullshit. This is the real formula for a successful life. Story 2. I'm an ordinary 16-year-old boy from India. I was around 8 years old when I was just meddling around with my penis, not knowing what exactly I was doing. After a while, it felt great. So I kept doing it once in a while, whenever I got bored. After a few months, discovered that I like to do it when I watch actors kissing in movies, or when I saw actresses wearing bikinis. This fetish only grew. It wasn't until I was 12 years old that I really discovered what I was doing when my friends told me that they had started jerking off. Then, when I was 13, I started watching porn. It was also around the time when some strange white fluid comes out of my penis when I masturbate. I jerked off to porn almost every day. Also, my grades and performance in school hit rock bottom for the first time ever. My parents put me in extra after-school classes and tuition. But my grades didn't improve at all. I didn't even know why my grades had dropped so much. My addiction only grew worse. I had no sports activities anymore since I didn't have the energy to do anything. Fast forward to age 16, and I discovered NoFap. I finally realized what was wrong with me, which was just a month ago. I have been trying to stop masturbation ever since, and after multiple tries, I have managed to get a 5-day streak now. I focus on never doing it again now. I am writing this message so that I might be able to help people with similar addictions become free of this problem once and for all. Porn is a very bad thing, people. It is going to destroy you very badly. Your videos have greatly helped me in my journey of NoFap. I hope you make a video of my story and put it on YouTube and keep me anonymous. Thank you. Story 3. I really love your videos, and I'm totally motivated to start bettering my life. However, there have been some real roadblocks, and it has brought back some horrible memories and habits from my past. Here's my story. I was not a popular kid. I was seen as an idiot by my peers because I had a learning disability and had to have an aide constantly help. For this, I was bullied and overprotected by teachers, and ignored and gossiped behind my back by my peers. My dad even had a teacher fired because of this. I was also very clingy and did very stupid shit. I made some bad friends and was made a slave by them. It leads to bullying and or them just randomly ghosting me. At that point, I didn't even care because I'd rather be seen as a person with friends than a loner loser. Because loners knew middle school got mercilessly bullied. I also was a total simp, and I even creeped out the girl I had a big crush on in high school. On top of that, my mom and dad constantly fought. After all of the stuff I went through in grade school, I went to therapy and it did help. 2019 was a great year, even though I was still fapping and awkward. Then, the roadblocks. First, The whole pandemic began, social gatherings and active life were all shut down. Then, in July of 2020, my dad died of a sudden heart attack. Ever since my dad died, and the pandemic prevented me from socializing, I'm now back at a lower point than I was at before and am now having thoughts of utter regret. I am so ashamed of my past that now I feel it is too late to change because of all of the lockdowns and just a generally hostile environment. I mean, people are so fucking mean nowadays. Even after watching all of these advice videos and realizing what I did wrong, I still am stuck in my thoughts of regret of not being better at the time. I even daydream about how my life would have been better if I had just stood up for myself more. Started NoFap earlier. Been more confident. Went for job and promotions. Found a life-satisfying hobby. And not been an idiot, ate better, etc. I would have a better life. I wouldn't be an awkward virgin with no social skills. Even when I've tried to start working out or find something to be interested in, I give up, and it's because of these regrets and fantasies of a better life that get the best of me. What do you recommend I do to get the hell out of my negative headspace of me constantly beating myself up for not being better in the past? How should I deal with my fantasy life? How do I get out of the headspace that it's too late for me to change because of the pandemic and all of the baggage of the past? Any suggestions are welcome because I really want to be a happy and healthy person. My advice: let go of the past. Start fresh, a new mindset and a positive one this time. Set goals. Focus on the future and how amazing it could turn out and put in the work in the present for that. When you feel down, think how great the future could, and that will keep you motivated.